Women are killing everything. Women, it's not even just the Jews, man. It's women. It's women. Take it easy, Ben Shapiro. Take it easy. I am way more misogynistic than I am anti-Semitic, all right? So cool your jets. You know, all these people are like, he's motivated by anti-Semitism. It's like, if you want to know the truth, I'm really motivated by misogyny. Because women are wrecking Star Wars.
I'm Max Burns, and that was weird. For anyone fortunate enough to not know that angry young man in need of a nap, that was white nationalist Nick Fuentes, broadcasting from what we can only assume is New York's most exclusive insane asylum. Fuentes is furious, and his anger this week is targeted squarely at women. But Fuentes isn't arguing about abortion or anything like that. He's mad at women for ruining Star Wars. In a marathon session of grievances, Fuentes compared the Walt Disney Corporation's decision to hire female directors to, and let me make sure I'm quoting Fuentes accurately here, exhuming the corpse of Han Solo, dragging it into your childhood living room under the Christmas tree, and cutting his head off. It gets worse from there. Given Fuentes' reference to Christmas, I reached out to ask him if that meant that non-Christians were exempted from witnessing the beheading of Han Solo's corpse. He didn't reply. Ignoring the fact that the lowest-grossing Star Wars films are all written and directed by men, Fuentes' particular form of outrage performance art comes straight from the right-wing swamps of 4chan. By comically taking extreme positions like this, Fuentes holds the door open for less extreme right-wingers to make their own bad faith arguments about women, Jews, or whomever Fuentes is attacking that day. And because Fuentes is so plainly a nut, those other extreme views don't look quite so crazy by comparison. And let's not mince words. Nick Fuentes is not some zany right-wing cartoon character. He's not some harmless creature of the internet. Fuentes is a white supremacist by his own proud admission. He was one of the extremists who revved up a crowd to attack the Capitol on January 6th, and he's been implicated by the January 6th committee in potentially funding some of the insurrectionists involved. His outbursts are, if anything, a means of making himself seem less dangerous than he truly is. It can be difficult for us to identify what Fuentes really believes amid his constant megaphone of internet memes, racist asides, and stream of consciousness bigotry. Like other grifters who were inspired by Donald Trump, the person Fuentes truly is has been consumed by an always shouting, always selling brand. But it isn't necessary to know what Fuentes actually believes. What he claims to believe should be enough to disqualify him from any kind of public life. Fortunately, Fuentes has found himself increasingly cut out of right-wing circles for shouting the fascism part just a little bit too loud. Fuentes launched his own streaming platform after being banned from most mainstream video hosts, and in fact, anyone looking for Fuentes will need to go all the way to Donald Trump's Truth Social. There, Fuentes isn't just tolerated, he's verified. Nick Fuentes doesn't care about Star Wars. He cares about getting his message into the press, where new listeners can find his rants and maybe stumble upon the anti-Semitic, racist landmines he's buried. Uncritically airing Nick Fuentes' outrages offers him just another platform to spread his bigotry. When the media prints headlines about Fuentes blaming women for ruining Star Wars, they have to do more than simply share his rants with their audience. They have an obligation to tell Americans the whole story.